Yo, what up guys, decided here to be the final farewell and goodbye to the HH Gaming Free-to-Play Challenge 2024 that was hosted, I think 90 days ago. I missed a few days, that's why it looks like I'm not at day 90, but it ends tomorrow, the 12th of April. And let's see how much progression was made on the account, if I achieved my missions and objectives that I set out of myself, and how far did we actually go. This is not a conventional way of playing an account because a lot of wrong things were done, and while a lot of other content creators are giving away their free-to-play challenge account because it's huge and the vaults are full of legendaries. That's one of the rules. We are not allowed to use legendaries to get from shards, but we are allowed to use legendary champions we get from fusions or from other sources. But this is one legendary that we are able to use. Ratalos, and everybody got him when we were doing the challenge and we enjoyed him as a nuker. The other legendary that a lot of people could not go for except to save a lot of resources and your shards was White Queen Ankora, and I got her in this account, which proves that a month-old account that saves all their shards for only 2x events or for only fusion events will do it if they don't boost up those tournaments and events or even dungeon divers points too much. So that's it right here. I wanted to just showcase some of the champions that helped me beat some of this content and see how far in stages that I went to in just what 90 days or thereabout. So like I said, we're not playing conventional way. No legendaries were used. If legendaries were probably used, this account would have done far more better than we are right now. And of course, what made it possible because we also play this account every day, hours on end, arena battles, trying to get Habitat. A lot of content creators did finally get their Habitat. So let me just find out if I did it. So these are all the legendaries and epics that made it possible. How many champions do I have at level 60? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 champions to level 60 in 90 days is a lot. Is a lot because one of the competition, one of the contest leaderboards was how many champions you took to 60. That's why I was taking so many champions to 60, and of course it gave me a lot of silver to upgrade all these artifacts that I have of this champion to 16, which is required to beat a lot of content. Something else that I did on this account that is not recommended for newer players is to begin to take a lot of champions to 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 because you need those early game glyphs in faction wars. Well, it wasn't because of the glyphs that I was doing it and getting all these champions to 40 or 30, especially the rares. To see a lot of rares that I used in faction wars, like this champion, that's a rare. This champion, that's a rare that I use in faction wars. I'm probably blocking it, this too. But anyways, it's not recommended. But the only reason why I did it is because beating faction wars and getting stars on there gives us some points in the leaderboard. That's why I took a lot of champions to 30. See, these are food, but I kept them for faction war purposes. These are food, but I kept them for faction war purposes. For a newer player playing a regular account without restrictions or trying to get points from faction war stars, you simply have to wait until your dungeons are done, till your clan boss teams are done before you even try to build champions for faction wars. If there are days that come up and you have no champions to get stars from that faction on that day, it's totally fine to skip it. So I'm just trying to recover. I tell you some of these mistakes that you should not repeat on this account. We only did it because we needed stars from this faction war because it helps our team get some points. So that's one. Yeah, those are all the champions. Is there any champion in the vault? Well, unfortunately not, because I used every legendary champion I obtained for this account as 5-star chicken just to make sure I got that many 6 stars. So let's see some of these legendaries that we have to say RIP to, because normally you would never use a legendary as 5-star chicken, never in raid. The worst there can be is faction guardian. So that's Ratalos in this faction. He's there in the game. Royal Huntsman was one legendary that I obtained, and he immediately became a 5-star chicken. So that's why I did not see him in the vault on my account, because he's already a 5-star chicken. Some of the Secret Order, no legendary. From the Barbarian, no legendary was obtained from this faction. Ogrin Tribes, I think I got Grobtok Mossbeard is my latest legendary I got, I think last week, and I already used him as a 5-star chicken for Farrakhan the Fat, who I got really late. I didn't get Farrakhan the Fat at the beginning. I got him in the last week, and I couldn't really do much with him. I did take him to 60 though, but unfortunately the challenge is ending. So that Grobtok Mossbeard, he became a 5-star chicken. So Lizard Man, nobody over there. That's how many legendaries right now. 2 that I've used as 5-star chickens. Let's see one more that is the one that was most talked about was from, well, we did get Attack. I used him as a 5-star chicken also. I did. Yeah, I think I did. That's 3 legendaries used as a 5-star chicken. Never do this in raid. And of course, the one that got everybody talking the most was me using Duchess Lily 2 as a 5-star chicken because I wanted to get 5 stars or take champions to 60 so fast from the Demons from faction. There are 4 champions I took to 60, 4 legendaries that I obtained from shards during this period. And of course, gonna see Dark Elves because this champion fully came alongside at the same time with Duchess during that and 1+1 event. So that's 5 legendaries that I use as 5-star chicken. I think that's it. And of course, we got Ankora. She is not chicken. And drafts, nobody over there. And finally, Shadow King and Sylvan Watchers, nobody was obtained in these 2 factions. So apologies for using 5-star legendaries as 5-star chicken is because we wanted a lot of 6-star champions. Another reason was because I really wanted my team to win or give us every purpose to get the point, and I did not want to continue this free-to-play challenge after the series ended. I had other accounts that I'm playing on, other noob to process that I'm playing on, so this wasn't a priority at all. I know it can also be given away, but I've given away so many accounts, and I think I still have a few more accounts that do have legendaries to give away that are even better than this one. Well, not better than the Duchess, but at least in terms of the quality of the accounts, and it's still an early game with a lot of beginner content. This one has already beaten a lot of content. Let's head over to the type of content that we've taken down during this short period of time, talking about only in 90 days. The first thing I tried to do is push Dragon, and I was able to push it up to Dragon Hard 5. And of course, at the early stage, you're just trying to get to Dragon 20. It was so easy to get to Dragon 20. Immediately, we got Ratalos 60 is also the right affinity. With a Geomancer, it was good. It was good and smooth sailing. I started this account with my starter champion Kale and Deacon Armstrong, and soon Kale left the team and was no longer needed as a poisoner. Oh no, Ethel. I started with Ethel, so she was not needed anymore in the teams because Ratalos AoE was enough to do damage to the to any content. I got Weaken, I got decreased defense, so Ethel was no longer needed in my teams. So I was able to push up to Dragon Hard 5. I've not pushed further. I probably could do more if I regear, but there is no time. The challenge is ending. I could even push further, but I don't think it will be worth it in terms of the point that I will get from pushing further. And then Spider, I did not eventually build my Spider 20 team, but I did, after trying to build this type of team together, I did finally get a Cold Heart, which would have been amazing. I didn't get a chance to even use her. Is she even built on the account? No, she's not. See, I didn't get a chance to build her. I was spamming masteries though. Full masteries for her, and this champion I got late was his face now. No, he's not full masteries yet, but he was built yesterday for faction wars, but Paraken came very, very late to the account, so she would have replaced a champion here and helped me take down this Spider at the 20th level, which is where I was aiming for, but we did not get to that point, or there was no time to push further. Fire Knight 20 was easier to achieve with the help of a triple hitter, or is it 4 hits from Apothecary and the rest of this champion. It was quite easy to obtain Fire Knight 20 without a consistent decrease turn meter. My Geomancer was enough, although the boss did get a turn sometimes, but we are not afraid of dying because we have a reviver, and yeah, eventually it's a success. And the 2 minutes run right here was not that bad for Fire Knight 20. I did not attempt to push it further once because it's not a dungeon that I needed the most gear from. Dragon was the gear dungeon for me, that's why I pushed it up to hard mode. Also the same thing over here for Ice Golem. I did not push it further, even if it seems like 21 was consistent. Or my gear, I got new gear, I did not push it further, no need. Minnow was level 15. Immediately we took 2 champions or 3 champions to 60, and we came to the Minnow and we beat it very, very fast and got masteries on every champion you see me take to 60. I farmed their masteries in the Minnow because it's very, very important. I did not push Iron Twins much, except you check on a Sunday. I pushed that Sunday roster up the way to stage 6 or 7, I think, according to the leaderboard. All Spirit, Magic, Force, Keep, and all these keeps are all at the maximum level of level 20 because that gives us the big boy potions that we need to, ascend our champions. Sand Devil Necropolis level stage 7. It's not an early game content. We just have to do it from some advanced quest or some points during this contest. And Phantom Shogun, I don't know if I'm still leading at stage 11, or somebody has already surpassed my highest stage, and that in the leaderboard. I don't know. I will have to check the leaderboard to see. So that's progression on dungeons. Arena, I came up to gold 5. Yes. Forget that I'm currently in gold 2, but because I kind of stopped playing, or I stopped refreshing regularly to fight these one-man defenses. But one-man defenses is how I did it. And like putting a weak man team, that's how you're able to fight consistent, easy teams like this and get to gold 5. With the help of a team like this, when I did not have Ankora, I simply put in my Geo. Yes, Geo was in my team right here, and his HP burn took down a lot of champions when they do big nukes for me. On me, I think. So I did get up to bronze 3. Yes, I did finally get up to bronze 3 in Tag Arena, but last weekend I fell back to bronze 2. It's an area we just got only enough bazaar gold to buy energy and ancient shard. That's why we're here. But I did get the two ancients over here that I picked up regularly, or the 2 rare champions I picked up regularly over here. Next thing, Drexstar wasn't going to be needed because it's a short event, so Drexstar was not bought on the account. Let's see what else we did on the account. The clan boss is another content that I tried to push earlier to get up to bronze. To get up to brutal, and I did that. With the help of getting to brutal, this gives you a higher chance of getting some of these epic skill tome that you need on a lot of epic champions that you have. So that's why I was getting here, not for any other reason, but for that a lot of epic skill tome, which is kind of hard to obtain in the early game. But by getting to brutal, that automatically gives you the opportunity to begin to 3 key or 2 key or even 1 key nightmare. And my nightmare damage came up to a 2 key at one point. I think yesterday I did a 1 key 40 million on nightmare, but I don't think that run was recorded in the LH's Artifact Extractor 2. But anyways, that's not as far as I came. Nightmare 2 key or 1 key. I didn't push up to Ultra Nightmare because there was no time, and I didn't get a lot of champions that was supposed to help me for that content. Well, we did get Ankora and some other champions, Geomancer, but there was not enough survival and protection to keep them alive. Toragi, yes, but he needed somebody else to help him. And no Skull Crusher, no Sepulchre Sentinel, so I did not get up to Ultra Nightmare, unfortunately. But I know if there was time enough to farm better gear with those some champions, the same champions I took to Nightmare, they could have done Ultra Nightmare with brand new gear that I found from higher stages. I think 7 million in Hydra, easy enough to just get this 6.6 million damage, I guess, that is required to take down normal, but not enough to get to the top position in the leaderboard like a lot of people pushed extra hard. Doom Tower, I never really finished the rotation except today I see that I'm currently at the boss. Is there any point to even push down to this level and take down this boss to say I did Doom Tower? Yes. Let's just say I did it, but I know I can do it with a tanky team and a HP Bond champion or even a block revive. You can get this simple boss done. All you need is a reviver, I guess, to keep yourself alive if you go down. And of course, Rotalo's doing big nukes all the way. And yeah, it's going to be an easy one. I just don't want to do... It's no point. It's ending tomorrow the 12th, so there's no reason. But this is my first time completing the rotation in normal. It only took 3 months. But I did not focus on pushing Doom Tower. I did not build champions specifically for any of these bosses. When I got stuck, I just left them and fought a lower stage. That's what I did. That's why it took me so long to finally get to the boss on rotation 3 or the 3rd rotation. The first month, 2nd month, and this is the 3rd month. Corset City has reset. If you want to push, go ahead and push, but I am stopped pushing. I spent my keys for the day, but there's no point because the challenge is ending. Like I said, I just wanted to show you how far I went with normal stage of Corset City. I was able to take down some of these stages. I got stuck always at Boomer, or got stuck always at this spider if I don't have a cleanser to take care of those poisons that is laced on my champions. Let's see. Faction Wars, I got some stars, 42 stars, 31 stars, 33. I think the highest I have was this 42 on 2 factions. Secret Order that belongs to my starter champion, and then Nitrate faction that belongs to my revive champion of Ankora. So a lot of champions to take to 60 and build for all these factions, but no time to get it done. But so that's the progression, how far this account came, and let me know what you think about it. And before I do end though, let me head over to the leaderboard and show you your teams, at least the content creator teams that are in the leader slot, and that's Team YS still leading with 38,377 points. It's not that far away from the Deadwood Jedi team or Team Drog or the Team Cold Brew team, which is in 4th place where I belong to. So nobody's leading like with a crazy amount of points. This could have been. This is a very close one. This is a very close one. Please, the first 3 or the first 4 slots are kind of close, and if the competitors did push, they might even be able to catch up. But there's still simply no time, and everybody got busy with fusions and a lot of stuffs. Real life came into play with some people, and they could not even push further to help these teams climb up rank. And we totally understand that. So if I click the Cold Brew team, I scored about 8,000 points, and yeah, so a lot of people got busy, and not everybody was able to push points to this leaderboard to get their teams to the top. It happens for every team at least. So that's, I think Team YST will have the bragging rights for 2024 HH Gaming free-to-play challenge. And yeah, Team YST did a lot of 10,921 points from co-red plays. So that's a lot of points from all these players. So it's nice to get to know all these content creators that you've not seen before in raid, or you've never really heard of. They don't come up in your radar. So if you go over here, you can see all the creators that participated in this challenge. I'm right here, and yeah, you can see their socials. Click it and find out what else they are doing. Some people are live streaming on Twitch. Some people, you can contact them on socials or on their Discord linked below right here. So that's all the content creators that took part. These are not all the content creators that are in the raid program. Obviously, these are just players who wanted to participate in this challenge. Hopefully next year, 2025 free-to-play challenge, if they'll make it happen, I hope it's one that will not be so restrictive in terms of what we can do on the account, because getting legendaries and use them as food was fun for me. I tell you, for the first time I could use legendary as chickens. It was the first ever I've ever done that in raid. And now before I end this challenge, I'll have to do something else that I've never done in raid. And yeah, so you'll see what I have to do. What else am I talking about? Since I'm not giving this account away, why am I not giving it away? Because of all the legendaries I just showed you that I use as 5-star chicken. I think it's unfair for anybody else to win this account when champions like this have already been sacrificed. So that's why I'm not giving this account away. If you want to win other content creators account like this that is 90 days old or have been participating in this challenge and they keep all their legendaries in their vault, head over to that creator page and see their channels and find out how they are giving their account away. I think Odd One Gaming already did a giveaway for his amazing crazy account, and somebody already won it. So head over to the account and see what they are doing and how you can win the account they are giving away. I'm not giving mine away because, like I said, it's tainted. This account already has bad luck in the sense that you've already used some legendaries as food. Big mistakes that was done on purpose. So I don't think it's worthy to be given away. So what am I going to do with the account? I'm going to head over to the info section right here. If I can find it, I don't think I can find it. It's going to be in the page. I don't think it will be on this place. Let me show you what I'm looking for right now. I'm heading to the Playroom page. Let me just pause and find it and come back. All right, it took some time, but I finally found what I was looking for. I was finding where to delete this account. Yes, I couldn't find it on the Playroom Play like I was looking for. It would know where to be found on Playroom Play. I thought they'll add it somewhere in accounts or security or something. It's not found. Nowhere to delete your account from here. So you simply can log out from here. You cannot really delete an entire account from here. Instead, you have to go to their PC, their browser version of playroomplay.com to log into your account. Go to your profiles and then yeah, click on settings. It's all white, I know, and that's what I'm looking for. Account deactivation. If you deactivate your account, you will be unable to log into any game services using your Playroom ID. To permanently delete your account, please contact support. Do I have to contact support to delete my account? All right, let's stop stalling and do it. Deactivate account. Have I logged out of the game already? Let's see what happens if I delete it while the game is still logged in. Will it let me deactivate my account? Are you sure you want to stop using Playroom ID everywhere? If you hit deactivate, a confirmation email will be sent, blah blah blah. To restore your account at any point, press restore. Deactivate. You've been logged out. It also logged me out of Playroom Play. It logged me out of Playroom Play, but the game is still active. Can I fight a battle? Will it let me? It still let me fight a battle. But Play on Play just logged me out though. And I can now remove the account from my list of accounts that I was playing. All good. But I'm curious to see what email they will send to me. All right, I found the email. I say, we are sorry to see you deactivated your Playroom account. If you like to restore your account at any point in the future, just press restore account button. So that means the account is never really deleted. I mean, it's their account. They can do whatever they want with it. But that means this email may not be able to be used to create a different account. I thought when you just delete, you can now use the email again for something else. But no, it still gives you the option of restoring the account. Anytime in the future, 10 years later, you can still restore your account and see that old account. But just to make sure you never see it again, you can go ahead and delete the email and never see it again. So that's this one. I just wanted to add to the end of this free-to-play 2024 challenge. But I can still see the account is playing. Why can I still play the account when I just clearly deactivated it and everything? I'm still logged into the account, right? Is this the right account? It is. I thought once you delete it on the website, it should automatically take place. No more access to the server to just end. That's what is supposed to happen, right? But Raid doesn't really want to ever let you go. That's why you can't really find any option to delete the account from these menus over here. Not found on Playroom Play, but only on their website in the browser, playroomplay.com, and the Playroom website.com, I mean. So how did you find this free-to-play challenge 2024 series? Did you enjoy it? I know I did. I had fun, discovering a lot of new content, a lot of different content creators that I never really watched. And yeah, figuring out who is going to be the best free-to-play. Well, it's not really the best. It's all about who has the time, the most to spend grinding arena, find the time, grinding campaign, grinding a lot. And most players who are even busy found time to get it done and on their mobiles while they are in transit or something, and still pushed hard. And yeah, and we got some surprise call outs in the community who were participating in this and never thought they could go this far in a challenge like this. I thought I would be on top. I tell you, I thought I would be on top. Well, I was a bit on top at least the leaderboard in some of the contests and the leaderboard and challenges. But in general, as a team, we didn't push that hard. That's it. So maybe next year we'll be lucky with the champion pools, because a lot of champions or a lot of players who ran with this got a lot of good champions right off the bat, and that kind of changed their account for the better. So a lot of people were kind of discouraged by the pools they are getting. I think somebody got like 3 copies of Miscreated Monster. Was it Deadwood Jedi? A lot of duplicates, and some people get fracking the fat at the back. I was lucky enough to get an apothecary. Some people ended this 3-month challenge without getting an apothecary. So that's how it is. And of course, cold that some people get high in the first week, and Fire Night and a lot of other content was easy. So I just wanted to participate in this and show how, just participate in this and get some, collaboration with other content creators and synergy going along with them, and learning something new about Play Raid whenever we start a new account and going through the tutorial and all that. It was a fun challenge, and yes, I'll be glad to participate in this in 2025. But what do I learn from all this one? What's the lessons to be learned right here? I think in the next challenge, when it comes up, I will be less busy, because whenever a challenge comes around like this, you might need to stop what else you are doing. Anything, like I stopped the Noob to Pro series and I stopped posting champion guides. I kind of focused on this account a lot. So I did not work on champion guides. But fusions came around that I could not ignore on the main account. As we speak right now, I'm still playing champion training on my main account right here. So I did not neglect my main account while pushing for this account, and I still had to do account takeovers and all that good stuff. So it depends on how many things I'm doing. So the first priority will be to stop everything you're doing and focus on this account. Except you're out of energy, that's when I can go to the other accounts. But doing dailies on 3 accounts is crazy. Doing advanced quests on 4 accounts is crazy, while also trying to get what's his name, Chronam, on some other as a service for those who paid for me to help them grind Chronam out. So I was too busy. That's my excuse for not coming out or for not doing better like I wanted to do in this challenge. I was too damn busy doing many things at the same time. So that's one thing I learned, to just focus on the free-to-play challenge and try to push as hard as possible to get even a better score than I did this time around. But I'm impressed with my position. I'm impressed with the number of points I was able to rank up in the leaderboards. I was impressed by how much points I got in various leaderboards by being the top 5, top 10. And let me see, you can see at the top, at the end, if I'm still ranking in this one that a lot of people did not push because it was a very difficult boss. See, I've been beat. Still stage 11 at this Shogun Grove. So if I rebuild my champion, I probably could push up to this N10. Still number 1 in Iron Twins. At least I ranked number 1 in something, I guess. And yeah, that's the only thing we are able to lead, because I don't think the Sunday will be available before it ends. I don't think so. We will not push clan boss. Let me see, Hydra. I did not even finish my clan boss nightmare. I did not finish nightmare campaign. I stopped at 238 in the stars for nightmare. I did not finish it. I could have with newly built champion and bronze 3, like I said, in arena, active arena. And faction wars 268 stars, classic arena, gold 5. Yes, I did get to gold 5, no platinum. Yeah, good luck to all of you. Congrats to all the content creators who made it all the way to the end. I know it wasn't an easy ride, and of course, let's shout out to the community members who also grinded hard and showed us what it is. Like, a lot of community members did a great job at pushing their accounts to amazing amounts of levels that content creators in general did not achieve. So that's something to be proud of. And yeah, a lot of names right here to see who is at the leaderboard for these faction wars. And maybe this one can serve as a reference point for next year. A lot of players will come in with a better strategy on how to gain points fast and maintain the lead, and yeah, and not let anybody overtake them. So yeah, shout out to all of you who participated. Good job to the LH team for keeping it calm, keeping it peaceful, and staying on top of any bugs and fixing everything. And Saf that made it, all possible, putting all together these programs that made it happen. And yeah, it's an enjoyable experience. I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 experience for the 5-star rating. 4 out of 5. That's not a bad one. So hopefully next year is the 5 out of 5, and we'll be having more collaborations. This time around, we just did our own thing and try to push pots. Yeah, I did enjoy it overall. And let me know in the comments what you made of the free-to-play 2024 challenge. Even if there was not a lot of lessons to learn, you guys still watch the videos. You guys wanted to see who will come out of the leaderboard. So whenever I put out this video, thank you for watching it. Thank you for liking. All the old videos will be in a separate playlist about this challenge. Free-to-play 2024 has its own challenge. Its own playlist on the channel. So check it out. I know it's not like a daily guide, tutorial guide. It's more about just beating content and showing off my results. That's what I was doing in the videos, but maybe somebody can learn something. In case of next year, we want to see how we can progress. All right, I'll end it right here. Like I said, I've deleted the account, but it's still open in the game, but I'll not log in anymore. And yeah, until next year when this challenge comes around, I'm heading back to the Noob to Pro, where I will have to get Lydia, and that's the account you should want to win. That account will be given away once Lydia is obtained. That's my next priority. I'm also working on the Headhunters account, where I'm trying to do a 3-month-long full account revamp or account takeover for him, where I'm currently getting the current fusion for him, trying to get into Brutal, Nightmare, and Ultra Nightmare clan boss consistently, beating a lot of dungeons at higher level 25. A lot of things. Total account revamp. You'll be seeing progressions for that. Not a daily, but whenever big changes are made, you'll see it in a video or on a live stream. As for my main account, we're still here getting fusions done and giving you news as they come around, while doing some champion guides. City of Centranos have reset, and I'll be looking forward to beating the Lunar Archon boss this time around, instead of just ignoring him like I've done for the last 2 rotations. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe for more daily raid content. Let me know in which type of content you would like to see more. If you have any champion guides or any guides or any ideas in general that you want to share with me, I have a Discord of what do you call it now, suggestions that you can head over and type it out or leave it in the comments. I'll be glad. So let's see what else is coming in raid later, guys.